Macaulay, thank you. After a week at home waiting for the snow and ice to melt, today, finally, our kids went back to the classroom here in Northwest Arkansas. But now some local school districts are tasked with putting contingency plans in place for all of those days lost. KNWA's Casey Smith talked with a few of our local districts this afternoon. And Casey, what do these districts have in mind?
Yeah, Doug, it varies from school district to school district. Some districts like Springdale, they're adding days to the end of their school year. Others, like Rogers, they're considering adding time to each school day. Some, like Bentonville, well, they still have one of their 7 allotted snow days in the event that we get more school canceling weather, so they're in the clear for now. Most of the snow we received across Northwest Arkansas last week has melted, and in turn, students were back at school on Monday.
It's kind of nice to get back in school and be able to see some of our teachers, see some of our students.
But between the snow event from early January and last week,
we ended up missing a few hours. We'd be a few hours short on having this school year complete.
And that's the important part when it comes to making up missed days, the hours. When going to an alternate schedule, the Arkansas Board of Education requires public schools to have a minimum of 1,068 hours of in-person instruction. As a result, Rogers Public Schools has drafted this proposal, pending board approval, to make up for missed time in its classrooms.
We're simply going to add 5 more minutes to the instructional day at the middle school level. And then we had an early start day on May the 15th at the high school level.
This is different from a district like Springdale, for example, which allotted 4 student catch-up days, giving kids the chance to get caught up on their work, meet with teachers for extra tutoring, or take the day off completely. Friday served as the district's only snow day so far this season, and a spokesperson with Springdale Schools tells me the final day of school for students is now a day later, May 23rd. Rogers Superintendent Dr. Jeff Perry says the district wants to avoid tacking on days at the end of the year to avoid conflicts with testing and burnout.
A lot of our students begin to want to get started on summer vacation a little bit early. And so we do wish that the state would increase that testing window up until the very last day that a school district had.
But given the snow totals that we've had the previous 2 years, is Rogers considering setting aside more winter weather days next year?
No, historically, we have missed 5 days of covered the amount of days that we needed.
And if we receive more weather that cancels school, each district, they'll have to adjust accordingly to make up for that time. With some families already starting to plan their spring break trips, Dr. Perry tells me that only in a dire situation would days be subtracted off spring break. Reporting in studio, Casey Smith, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.